who's going to meet up against Tia Zabrowski in semifinal number 2. It's going to be one of these two surfers. Yolanda Hopkins out in quarterfinal number 4 up against Annette Gonzalez Etxabarri.
You know, a teenager herself, and seems like she already got a score.
Yeah, here she is, the 18-year-old.
Yeah, just a 2-point ride here for the surfer out of the Basque Country. Anita also the event.
Here's a 3.5 for Yo-Yo.
Yeah, so on the back end, we saw a lot of this yesterday from Yo-Yo. And she made it also to finals day last year at this event.
A semi would be 6,075 points. A second place runner-up finish is 7,800 points. Yo-Yo's going to open up here. Ooh, great long bottom turn to get up into the lip there. Nice snap, pretty sure-footed, but the wave just kind of gets funky underneath her.
Back-to-back excellent results at the Open for Yolanda. Then this one comes in as a 3-point ride. Just the one turn, as you said, wave got funky right here towards the end. So I would be thinking those are going to be 2 throwaways for Yo-Yo. You know, just a quick in and out to get things going for Annette. And just literally picked this up on the paddle back out was Annette, where he was able to win the event back in 06. Here she goes, actually, to the south.
Yolanda winds up, chops it off the top there. Little tapered wall, cuts that turn short. And it doubles up on the inside. She kicks out, looking to improve upon a 3-point ride. There's the coach.
Yeah, John. He's a big boy, great surfer. Been having some lower back issues the last few years, kept him out of the water. But he says, especially if she qualifies, or when she qualifies, actually, that he's going to be surfing.
And the judges agree, 5.17 for Hopkins. Etxabarri, looking a little lost on that one.
Yeah, she's had 3 waves like that now. You don't want to fall into a cycle like this, into a rhythm, especially on the pier, but where you're much closer towards the pier. Not a lot of move to or a lot of. Annette's no stranger to competing in California. We saw her at World Juniors in Oceanside 2 years ago, but this is the biggest event of her life right here.
Here she goes again, and doubles up on the turns.
Yeah, so no slouch to competing and no stranger to competing on the big stage. Yo-Yo.
Heat leader Yolanda Hopkins on a good-sized wave here. Winds up off the bottom, big snap off the top. A little weightless on the drop after that snap. Here we go with Annette. Zooms off the bottom, carves off the top. That's more like it for the Bass surfers. Second committed turn, and that's going to be her best score of this heat.
So looking at Annette's first right here, I mean, needs a high 4 to get the score, and I feel like she's going to surpass that by a lot. Great combination.
Yolanda Hopkins, here goes Yo-Yo. Winds up, snaps there. Good looking wave here for Yolanda. Carves a second turn, gets 2 in before kicking out. Just needs a 5.54 to take the lead. I think she's going to take the lead.
In and out, so this is a priority mistake for her. And, you know, not only is Yo-Yo going to convert, this is going to be her best wave. And really great variation, too. And I love the way she was able to hold that, pull it back at the right time for the second turn as well. Another angle. Good show right here of the difference of turns. Into the lip, and then brings it back around, but doesn't bring it fully around where the whitewater could be. You're going to dig the rail right there, as we saw from Annette in the blue. And then Yo-Yo, as you said, she's trying to improve on the 5.4. Cool angle for that first one, but yeah, no, she's definitely not improving on this right here. Yo-Yo, this would be a big momentum builder for her, but just feel with this wave, with that swell coming in towards the rights, and despite judges rewarding you based off of what you did and not what you can do, you want to keep it clear right there in their eyes. Here she goes, big wave for Annette.
It's her chance. Nice start with that carve. Fades that bomb turn, gets the second snap in.
Oh, right out.
Didn't need to really do that, but rides out of it, so she should get the number.
The surfers in the draw right now, with the least amount of experience out there of anybody in the water. First carve's really nice. Great angle coming out of it. And the second turn, as he said, didn't need to go for the 2-for-1. It was a risky one. You want to present it. Don't cause an interference right here.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, that just went straight out the window right there with that. Whoa.
So let her have this one. Winds up, bangs it off the top. A single big maneuver for Yolanda Hopkins. 6.67, though. That's a beefy number for a single move, Mitch.
Today was basically a CT event with the talent level. And I know this is a smaller wave, but look at how impactful, how critical that turn is. you couldn't have surfed that wave.
Semifinal number 2 for the women, because the 18-year-old out of Basque Country is on to meet Tia Zabrowski in semifinal number 2 for the women. Let's set up the semifinals for the men's. That's the way we get there.